Hi everyone, and welcome back to another insightful QA session. Today, we're going to talk about a powerful capability in Postman that many testers rely on, using the response from one request to build the body of the next request dynamically during a collection run. This is incredibly useful when you're testing end-to-end workflows where the output of one step is needed as input for the next. For example, creating a user in one request and then updating that user's profile or retrieving their data in the next. In real-world applications, APIs are rarely independent. They're designed to work together as part of a larger flow. And as testers, we need to mimic those sequences accurately. Hard-coding values like IDs, tokens, or reference numbers can quickly become inefficient and error-prone. Postman allows us to handle this smartly by capturing data from one response and feeding it into the next request, all within the same collection run. So how does this work in Postman? After your first request is sent and a response is received, you can go to the Tests tab. This is where you can define logic to automatically extract specific pieces of information from the response, such as an ID, token, or any relevant field, and store it in a variable. These variables can be temporary or persist across requests using environments or collection scopes. Once saved, you can reference these variables in the body, headers, parameters, or even URLs of the next request. Postman takes care of injecting the correct values when the request is executed. This dynamic chaining not only saves time, but also ensures that your tests remain consistent with real-time data. You're no longer relying on outdated or static information. What's even more powerful is that you can add additional logic in your test flow. For instance, checking whether the expected value is present before proceeding or modifying the data slightly before passing it to the next step. All of this helps build more intelligent, data-driven tests. Overall, using the Tests tab to extract and pass data across requests is one of the most efficient ways to automate real-world workflows in Postman. It reduces redundancy, minimizes manual errors, and makes your API testing more maintainable, especially when you're working with complex or multi-step scenarios. So yes, you can and absolutely should use one request's response to dynamically build the next request in your Postman collection run. It's a best practice for any tester aiming to simulate realistic and reliable API behavior. Thanks for tuning in. Keep learning and testing smarter.